Hello you guys, it's Spiritual-Huntress 22 KK for the day, and aka Kaya Koben. So yeah, you can find my sorry for all the movements. You can find my channels and my other stuff, my creative stuff, with Kaya Koben, with those things, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Yeah, and I'm doing a daily read today. So yeah, having some fun, checking some cards, giving you some stories. So yeah. But I'm first going to do with Dixie's cards, Dixie's cards, to check out what the story is about, and if that is fine, then yeah. Don't pay attention to everything around me because it's my creative studio a little bit, so yeah. I'm still working on the progress of organizing that stuff more. When it's already a little bit organized, but it's not enough for me, you know, because I'm a perfectionist, so it's draining sometimes to be, but yeah. I also have new earrings. I love them. It's with a special stone. The stone was tourmaline, yeah, I think that is in English, I don't know. It's for safety, protection, and relaxation, and it works for protection, and it gives balance, and it gives positivity, and as well helps to make blockages remove more. It helps for trust and prosperity. So yeah, it's nice. It feels nice. And then the evil eye. Yeah, the evil eye. Okay, I'm acting crazy. I don't know, but I'm just in a good vibe today. For a whole week I woke up early, had my balance, went to sleep early, resting a lot when it's needed, but also doing a lot in my kitchen, making smoothies every morning. Today I didn't because I wanted to make a smoothie in the day, maybe afternoon, something like that. But this morning I just ate sandwiches. But yeah, so right. What is this about? Okay.
Wat is fusie?
What is this story about?
Mix van contrasten waaruit iets unieks ontstaat.
Yeah, sorry for the advertising. I hate it though. The advertising on YouTube. Sorry YouTube, but it's true. Too much advertising in the videos. So yeah. Oh, alright. What else is there? That's too much. And this weekend I'm away the whole weekend until Monday. So yeah, I'm going to help a friend with his cats because he's away for travels. And that's from Friday to Sunday, and then yeah, Monday I'm going, no, Sunday evening, Sunday in the afternoon. Another friend of mine comes to get me because we're going to have board game nights at his place, and then I'm sleeping over and then going home. So busy weekend. Yeah, but it will be fine though. I will like it. Just enjoying my time. What is there to say? What do you have for me, spirit guys? What do you have for me? All right. That's also very good. Now every meal that I eat in the evening, I drink my water, warm water, of course, boiled water with lemon with it, and it helps very good. I don't know, I just drink it every evening with my dinner and after dinner, and it feels amazing. Only if your stomach can't handle something from food, like I wasn't at it yesterday. I know that I wanted to try it, but still, I ate yesterday a meatloaf, yeah, a meatloaf. Well, I don't know how to say it, but I ate yesterday with potatoes, meatloaf, and a little bit tomato sauce. And I love that food a lot, but the problem is, if I eat it and in the evening, I have problems with my stomach the whole evening, and I can't handle that food. It's just not good for my stomach, and it's just not good for my digestion. And I thought maybe I can try to eat it because I wanted to eat it again, and then, you know, I can just do with the tea and all that stuff. Yeah, it didn't work like that. It didn't work like that. If your stomach can't handle something or can't digest something from food, then be sure that even if you drink the tea with the lemon, that it will not work either. So yeah. But yeah, let's get started. So what I have here is a lot of worries that wants to be released, like this card. Yeah, a man with all the birds, all the worries, all the different colors as well. Yeah, the green is from the heart, black, yeah, there are many different colors. I will search for the colors. Oh, just a little meanings schedule from the colors. Maybe it can help, because I do know that green is from the heart chakra, and red is for passion and from the solar chakra, I think it was. I'm not sure. All right, so what do I have here? Color spiritual meaning. yeah, you if you ever want to find something out, I'm trying to do this in a more way that if I explain things to you guys, that I can give you more details. So I don't know everything myself yet, so I do have to do some research myself. I am still learning. It's a long process to learn all these things, because it's to do these things, it's a lot. It's a lot of learning. You need to know a lot of things. So yeah. But with the birds, green, nature, growth, prosperity, health, hope, luck, life. Yeah. But you know, the thing is, I see it coming out of his mind, so he wants to release it, and I see the negative things of those colors here as well. So I'm going to do with the negative emotions of these colors, because he wants to release them. So that's something negative that is a blockage in your head, you know. So if you want to release those, then I assume that the colors mean the negative sides of those things, you know. So envy, poison, corruption is the green one. Then black one is fear, loneliness, hopelessness. Oof. And then white, cold, isolation, emptiness. And then the red one is race, blood, aggression. Oof. Wow, yeah, those are lots. I feel almost, when I was saying these things, I feel the emotions coming to me, guys. I feel the emotions. I also have the yellow one is illness, danger, and madness. Dude, really? What are you guys doing to me? All right. Okay. It's all of a sudden, when saying these things, it's all of a sudden I feel all the burst of emotions that I think with these things I hit you guys. I hit it to the mark. I hit it a dangerous spot that you didn't want, but actually you come here to get clarification, to get to know things. So yeah, it belongs with it, you know. But relax, it's all fine. It's okay to have these feelings. It's okay to have been in these feelings, and it's okay to have acknowledged these feelings. I also see, with what I've said, all these colors, I see all these colors here as well. And like the angerness, the rage, blood, aggression from the red one, you see that the colors are giving these things as well. But still, there is a man who doesn't show any emotion. He doesn't want to show any emotion. He's blocked. He feels all these things, but it's more in his head, and the feelings are not colliding with everything that is going on. And the feelings and the head is not showing on the outside, you know. It's trying to stay blank faced, so nobody can see what is really going on. Yeah. And then I also see the lady with the book, and from nature, the lady with all the knowledge from the nature. Yeah. Yeah, she has the knowledge. I'm very connected to nature, earth, and I'm going to read her things. She seems like a good one, but she does know not a lot of knowledge, and I'm going to read those colors with the knowledge of the card, the good vibes of the card that I'm getting there. So the red one is love, excitement, warmth, romance, passion, speed, luck. And then the orange, because I see orange as well, health, happiness, friendliness, enthusiasm, energetic, youth and fun. Then white, light, holiness, cleanliness, spirituality, innocence, purity and hope. Brown, there's no brown apparently. Oh, I see here, brown. Yeah, brown, calm, reliable, nature, tradition, richness. And then I see the blue, but yeah, it's hard to read like that. I'm going to try to do it like this. No, it's not possible. Yeah, no, it's not possible. So, all right. So then the blue, tranquility, authority, wisdom, stability, cleanliness, freshness, and freedom. Yeah, and the green, nature, growth, prosperity, health, hope, luck, life. So I see a lot of hope as well. Yeah. And I see black as well in it. Yeah. So luxury, darkness, sophistication, authority, elegance, mystery, and power. So damn, that's yeah, a powerful being. But what is going on, what I see here is there's someone very much stuck in the head while everyone is playing around and having fun, and is feeling separated, feeling pushed apart, pushed away, and as well, like not happy with anything that is being offered, the birthday cake, sitting on his throne, and like the cards and the cats. It's like the ogres, a lot of things are being given. It's just not satisfied, not satisfaction. And I see the world as well, like the whole world is being given to that person. The whole world is being given to that person, but it's just not satisfaction. Because with the finger pointing, like it's pointing to the lights, to all the way up to the lights, and I see there a light spark. So what I do see is that even though he has established a lot of things, it doesn't feel like satisfaction. All the riches that he can have, everything that he wanted, everything that is being offered around him, but it's just not satisfaction. And he doesn't feel satisfied because it's like he has all these negative emotions in his head that worries him, that break him down, that bring him down, that keeps him in the darkness, that keeps him in a negative space, in a negative head space, but nobody really sees it. He doesn't want to show it on the outside. He doesn't really want to give that impression to others. But I don't know if he knows that he wants that. I think maybe a little bit he does want to. I don't know. I don't think that he really knows exactly what he needs or what he wants to get out of it. But what I do see is that he just needs to move to the light. He just needs to release all these burdens, all these blockages in his head. He needs to release and let it all go and just try to find satisfaction with the little things in the world, with nature, with all that stuff. Trying to find a little the satisfaction with the little things around him. Yeah. So he's searching to find a release to the light, to become into the light. Yeah. And to release all the darkness and all the heaviness in his head and in his body and in his emotions, just to release it and become a lighter person again, or just a light beacon for himself again, so that he feels that the burdens, the baggage on his shoulders is being lifted away, and that he just can be, all right, I can do this again, you know. That he feels the joy and the satisfaction of the little things in the life again, because for now it feels like it's very hard for him to do that. It's yeah, very stagnant, very blocked in moving forward. Don't know what he wants, don't know what is happening. Yeah. I see also a lot of battles around him. It's like there is also a third group, a third party. It's like being on the outside, and being noise, and other people are just having joy, fun, and experiencing, and they're very connected to each other. I see here two people very connected to each other as well, and then one is angry and upset because of it. And here as well, two people having fun and enjoyment, and then there is one that is just sitting by himself and really sad about it. Yeah. And then the book of the stories, like the fairy tale story. What I do see is with the little person on the outside, it's like how can I tell it, or how can I say it? It's like feeling on the outside, you know the story, you want to go in, but just watching it, and watching it with despair, and watching it like it will never happen for you, watching it like it's not meant to be for you because you're maybe a bad person, or you're in negative feelings and all that stuff. You're more in the dark side of your headspace and feelings, and you have a lot of self-doubt, negative talk about yourself, that you're not meant to have that story, because you want to walk through it, and you can. It's look, the door is even open for you to walk through it. The door is open. You can just go ahead and walk through it, but you're waiting until you're old. You're waiting until you're old. Yeah, here as well. Burdening yourself until you're old and gray. You're burdening yourself with all these worries, all this negative self-talk, all this down talk on your own, all this down talk on your emotions that when you don't even, you see the story that you want, you see all these things that you actually want, but the problem is you don't walk towards it. You're just waiting on the outside, waiting until maybe the book and the door comes over you and pushes you in. But it won't happen. The door can't move. The book is standing there, but it can't move. It doesn't have legs. It doesn't have legs. So if you're out here and you have all these feelings, it's your own choice, it's your own self-behavior that keeps you blocked out of this story. You're keeping yourself blocked out of this. When the door is even open, there is a little bit light coming through the door and it's open for you to just walk in it. But you just don't want to. You just keep blocking yourself with all these negative emotions, all these negative self-beliefs that you created, the mindset that you created, that it's hard for you to actually move in that story that you actually want, that you dream about, the stories that you dream about, the things that you want to create for yourself and that you knew within your heart that is meant for you. Something that is meant for you, something that you wanted all along, and you could do it. But the problem is you don't. You're just sitting there and not doing anything about it. You're just keeping yourself stuck within your emotions. You're keeping yourself stuck when the story that you always wanted was there and is there. It's right in front of you, but you don't want to take action for it. You don't want to get out of your head. You don't want to get out of those fears. You don't want to get out of all these overly emotions. You don't want to get out of it. You don't want to change that. And you don't want to get into the happy vibes and the good vibes to actually take action, to have that story and to walk through that door, because your fear and your self-negative talk about yourself, your down talk about yourself is a lot. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, you guys, but my camera shut down because there was not enough place on my SD card anymore, or my cell phone. I think my SD card. I don't know. It was one of both, and I had to record on the other one, so it was strange, yeah. But what I was saying is I'm going to snack also because I'm always hungry the last days. It's like, yeah, I don't know, but I'm always hungry. Unless I ate so much or I ate something that wasn't good for my stomach, so yeah. But sorry for the disruption. And yeah, what I was saying is you are in all these negative talks and negative beliefs about yourself that it's just hard for you to just walk through that door. It's just an easy task, because you can just walk through it. It's open. You don't have to stroll. There's no problem. The door is open for you. It's easy. Just walk through it. But your fear to get out of that dark space, to get out of those dark emotions, it's your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is within these dark emotions. Your comfort zone is within these feelings. Your comfort zone is where you were. It's like we have always a lot of negative self-talk, negative beliefs, negative things that are going through our minds. And the problem is we don't see that all the time from ourselves because we don't always pay attention to our minds, because our minds are an organ that works on its own. We have control over it, we do. But subconsciously, there is always something that we don't really have control over, like the fears and all the negative emotions. It's like we don't always have control over it, and especially if we don't pay attention to what is going on in our minds, what we are making ourselves believe. If we make ourselves believe that, like here, you see the cup, it's standing on a shelf, and it's the first time I even see this metaphorically, that I see this card like this, because I've never really, before I saw it like, they don't want to take the cup. They just put you on a shelf, they put you there to wait until they're back, and then they want to put water in it because it's dry. They don't give anything to it. But now I just see it like you're keeping yourself stuck there. You're keeping yourself on the shelf because you have fucking wings. I'm sorry, YouTube, you have wings. You have wings. And even this one is already getting in that color, just because, and it's broken, just because you're just sitting there and not doing anything. You're not flying. You're not taking action for yourself. You're just staying stuck in that same routine, that same type of thinking way that you should be there. That you should be there waiting for someone to pick you up. Waiting for someone to get you out of there, waiting for someone to give water in this cup, waiting for someone to fix your wings when on the low, your wings below, waiting for someone to do that for you. You're waiting, and you're waiting there a long time because you see all these spider webs, all these webs are there because you're sitting there and you're putting the dust on you. In the dark as well. In the dark. Just negative emotions. Feeling alone. Putting yourself in that dark space. When actually, it is just easy. You just take your wings that do still work. These wings. And you fly away. You fly off that shelf and you go searching for where your happiness is. Where it is. But for yourself. You do it yourself. You don't wait on someone to do it for you. You're doing it yourself this time. You are the one who is in control of your life. You're the only one who is in control of your life. And we only have one life here to live. We have many lives here to live if we want to. But in this body, in this consciousness, in this person that we are right now, there is only one life that we have. And we have to enjoy it until the fullest. We have to become who we want to be, what makes us happy, what brings us peace, what brings us balance, what makes us fulfill, what makes us good, what gives us that vibe. What is it? What is it for you? What do you need? What do we need as a person? What is emotionally fulfilling for us? What is lacking? What is giving us these emotional feelings of lack and keep being stuck on the shelf and all these things? What is doing that for you? Because we are so much in the comfort zone that we are on the shelf. We are so much in that comfort zone. And I speak from experience. I've been there. I've been there a long time. A very long time, that I've never really been happy. I was always in the negative self-talk and all that stuff. I was with a lot of addictions as well, and I was keeping myself stuck there. I was keeping myself in that negative self-talk that I wasn't good enough, that I couldn't do it, I didn't believe in myself, and when actually and all these things like the addiction of the smoking and all that stuff, like smoking marijuana, you know, I'm completely done with that. I don't smoke it anymore. And the thing is, now I'm already clean for 2 years. And the thing is, I was addicted for 10 years. I will give a little bit of my story. I was addicted for 10 years. And my addiction was going so far that it was bringing me down more and more and more, because it was my safety space. It was my comfort zone. It was my comfort zone. So to go out of it and to not be in that space that I was used stuff, and to change my habit and to change my life and be happy and to make myself happy, because I knew that the addiction that I had wasn't making me happy. It wasn't making me happy. It was keeping me stagnant. It was keeping me stuck in my space, in my routine, in my negative brain, my negative thinking ways. And the thing is, it's keeping you stuck in your cycles all over again. You keep repeating the same cycles when actually you know that these cycles are constantly hurting you. These cycles are making you downplay yourself even more. You're doubting yourself even more. You have it more difficult with yourself. It's a downward spiral that keeps on going. But to go down, to fall down in a pit, to fall down in a like, you know, I don't know how to call it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, to fall down under the ground in a big hole, it's easy to fall in. It's easy, and you go in very fast, and then you fall down, and you're so low that you can't even fall lower. And the problem is, then you look up and you see the light at the end of the hole that you're in, and you're thinking like, I'm never going to get out of here. I don't see anything around me that can help me. I'm never going to get out of here. Never. I'm just going to keep stuck here. This is where I should be. This is where I belong. I can't do anything about it. I don't have the tools. I don't have anything. So I should keep being stuck here. At first, you're crying for help. Nobody's there, because they don't hear you from there, from up. They don't hear you when they're up and moving and doing their life and just moving along. They don't hear you. So you're stuck there. You're starving. You're you don't have the hydration that you need. You just keep and you're becoming more hopeless, more down on yourself, and you're giving up hope. Like, how am I going to get out of here? But the truth is, you know that there is a story that you always had in your heart, in your mind. You always had these beliefs from when you were young, before you fell down in that hole, from when you were young, when everything was good because you were with your parents. Okay, I won't say that when we are with our parents that everything goes smoothly and that they are always good for us. Not always. We don't always have the stable homes that we actually want to have, that we deserve to have as children, because there are a lot of troubles. And we can't blame our parents exactly, because they had the same troubles that kept them in a cycle that they gave it to their children. Because I'm a parent myself and I see how these negative patterns sometimes keep blocking you to become the parent that you want to be, or to not emotionally damage your own kids that you were damaged when you were a kid because of your parents, or because of what the things they said to you, because they were actually blocked and hurt, and they had the same things that were said to them, or it was difficult for them, or they had a difficult life and they were hurt and blocked within themselves, that they couldn't really give you more love or more that you needed as a child, because for them it was, they wanted to, they felt like, okay, I want to, but I can't. It just, they couldn't. It was just a repeated cycle that they couldn't change their behavior easily because they didn't have the tools to do it. They didn't have the tools to change their behaviors, to stop the cycle, to raise their children differently, or to not give the hurt that they have inside them, to not give that hurt to their children. So sometimes we keep on having the same cycles and cycles over and over again. And I have done stupid things as well as a parent. I'm not a saint. No, totally not. Far off. I'm not a saint at all. And nobody is. Nobody is a good parent. Nobody is a bad parent. It's just difficult to get out of these things that you have learned, the things that you have seen, the hurt that you have been through. And it's hard to, because you're so used of being in that hurt space, you're so used of being in that mental space that you break yourself down again and again, that you're angry at the world, that you're angry at all the things around you, that you're frustrated, that everything is always wrong. But the problem is, you can walk out of these feelings. You can change these feelings. You can change these habits that keep you in these feelings. Like in that hole that you're in. There are solutions. You can start with your hands, making a stairway in the sand until you're above. Okay, it will take a whole long time to get there, to get to the top. It will take a whole time to really create that stair and to fix it, and to make it possible to get out of that hole again. And you will work hard. You will have to work hard, and it will be with falling and not believing in yourself again and again and over and over and over again until you're at that top. And it's not easy at all. It isn't. It's far from easy. It's a whole lot of work, and you have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. And you're in that dark space for a long time, and you just want to get out. You just wish that you're on the top of that hole and that it's done, that you're out, that it's done. that you don't have to work as hard anymore to get out of it. But it's not that easy. It's not. It's never that easy because you have to change your thinking ways. You have to change your patterns in your thinking ways. Your negative self-talk, you have to change it to affirmations that you do love yourself, that you do deserve the good things in life, that you do deserve to have a good life, that you do deserve these things that you always believed that were meant for you from when you were young. Like the things that you wanted to achieve in life for you. It is possible. You can achieve them. It just takes work to get out of the negative mental space, to get out of the negative emotions, to let all that baggage go. When you're making your stairways, let all that baggage go. Ja, dan moet u aankleden en dan moet u warm maken. Ja, maar ja. Dan moet je een gelée aandoen, hè? Ja, Nova, maar dan moet je iets warmer aandoen. Dat is je eigen fout, hè? Niet te menen, hè? Als je wil verder kijken naar je telefoon of zo, of geluiden wilt opzetten of andere, dan zet je je koptelefoon aan, goed? Nee? Maar doe dan iets warmer aan, schat, als je kou hebt, alsjeblieft. Ja, dat is ook goed, maar je moet ook je bureau nog opkuisen, hè? Je weet het, hè? Als je beloning wilt, is het ook de bureau op te ruimen, hè? Goed? Alright, love you. Alright, I'm sorry for the distraction, but she just came out of the shower. Waarom zal je dat niet mogen? Je moet je dat toch niet vragen? Okay, wait a second. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. But it's very hard. And you will get dirty to get out of it. But you were already in the dirt. So, you know, the fact is, to get out of the dark space, it will never be easy. It's much harder. It's much harder to get out than to fall in. It's easy to fall in. It's easy to fall in your bad patterns or the addictions that give us the satisfaction that just, it gives us instant satisfactions. The instant satisfactions, they're easy to get. It's so easy, and we love them. We all love them. There is not, I love them too. Everyone loves them. But the problem is, the easy satisfactions, the instant satisfactions that we get right now, just as easy, it's not working, because the root issue within ourselves, the negative beliefs of ourselves, the negative self-talk, the down-talk, the staying stagnant in our life, not changing anything in our life, that doesn't change with instant satisfactions, with going to a party and just trying to ignore the problems that we have at home, with drinking and enjoying and woo, everything, loosen it up. That doesn't change the problems that we have when we're home. That doesn't change the problems that we have with our partner. We can smoke, we can do drugs, we can drink, we can do whatever we want. It's nice in that moment, it feels nice. It feels good, it feels satisfying, because it loosens our personality up and it loosens ourselves up.
Weet je waar mijn koptelefoon ligt?
Ja. Had je die niet boven laten liggen? Ik denk dat wel. En doe dan ook een keer naar Julian, alstublieft.
Nee, dat hoeft echt niet, mama. Ik heb het al terug warm.
Ja?
Ja.
Allee dan. De deur.
Mama, dat hoeft niet voor.
Ja, maar de koude komt nog altijd binnen. Nova! Alright, so, but it's easy to have that satisfaction in a moment to, I don't say you cannot enjoy a drink. You cannot. It's possible. You can enjoy a drink. Nova? Deur toe. En licht van de gang alstublieft. Children, you have to repeat everything again and again and again and again.
Mom! Or else
It is true. I do have.
I'm gonna.
Don't I? I have to repeat everything, yes? Or isn't that true?
No.
You see, she doesn't want to acknowledge her own behaviors. But it's fine. Yes, parents, it's our job. It just is. But no, we just keep in these problems within our lives, that we're not satisfied with the life that we have, with the job that we have, with the things that we have to do to make money, or to or we're not satisfied with the home that we live in, with the stuff that we have, or with the friends that we have, because maybe our friends are really not that good or supportive that we need them, or family, or whatever it is that keeps you in that down space, that keeps you in that space that you just don't feel good about your life, that keeps you blocked. The sand that you have to make the stairways from, that you have to clear away to make that stairway, is actually all the things that doesn't make you happy. I don't say that you don't have to do your dishes anymore, because yeah, the dishes doesn't make us happy, until except you're a person that loves to do the dishes. Everyone is different, but I think a lot of the people don't really like to do the dishes. So I don't say that you have to leave that behind, because it's still an obligation of life, you know, it's still an obligation of your home. You still have to do them. You still have to clean your home. You still have to keep things clean, that you have a nice home. Because if you don't do your dishes and your sink is all with the dishes from 1 week or more, and it just keeps sitting there, then yeah, it doesn't make you happy, because your kitchen is not clean. Your kitchen doesn't look clean, and it isn't satisfying. The more dirt, the more things that you don't keep clean in your home, the more Nova.
Sorry.
The more things that you keep all over, unorganized, you don't clean anything, you don't put away stuff, you don't, all that dirt, all the stuff laying all over, it doesn't make you happy. It makes you more stressed, it makes you more annoyed, and it only brings you more down, because you, in your mind, you want to have a different life. You see yourself in a different environment that you live in, that you work, or that everything, all those things. So step by step, take the necessary steps. Just day by day, take the necessary steps that you can do to change the things that are not making you happy. I will give one little example. If your dishes are in your sink the whole week, and it doesn't satisfy you to see that, because it gives you more burdens, it brings you down, because yeah, the more work we have, the more burdened we feel, because we're just letting it pile up even more, and then it's harder and harder and harder to see how we're going to get through it, because it will take so long to get through it. It will take so long to do the dishes from 1 week. So it just already burdens you. It already makes you tired to just think about the fact that you're going to have to start to do your dishes from one fucking week. I'm trying to pay attention to it. I hope that my video is not blocked, but yeah, but just it's hard to. It's actually our own mistake. It's our own fault. We're piling up things more and more and more, and then it's harder for us to get the energy and to get positive, to just get out of it again, and to see the end of the tunnel, because it's so much work and it drains the hell out of you. And that's what we have to change. Then if that makes you drained, then do your dishes every day, that everything is cleared, even twice a day if that is necessary to make you feel satisfied. Doesn't matter. If you're not satisfied with the fact, if you go to work and you have to rush all the time, and that doesn't make your day because you're stressed for the rest of the day, then try to make day by day adjustments, that 10 minutes earlier, 10 minutes more earlier, that you're always getting up a little bit more earlier than before, that you adjust yourself and your body until you're adjusting to the point that it's okay for you, that it's a normal system for you to wake up on that time, and that it's easy for you to wake up then, and that you can just go through it, and that you don't have to rush yourself, because maybe you wake up 30 minutes before you go to work, and you have to still make yourself ready. You have to shower, you have to make your food to take to work, and you have to do a lot, and you have to rush everything in half an hour. In 30 minutes you have to rush everything to get there. So try to prepare maybe the day before, that your dinner, your lunch is ready for the afternoon at your work, or whatever it is, that you already have it in the fridge and that you made it in the evening. It's something that maybe can help, that it's one thing less to do when you need to rush every time in the morning. And as well, it gives you less stress. And also try to wake up 10 minutes earlier, that you wake up 40 minutes before you go to work. And then you try to wake up 50 minutes before you go to work. And try to change that. And in the beginning, what was for me a difficult thing was when I changed. I wake up around 5 o'clock, 5:30 or 6:30 at least. 6:30 is the last that I wake up in the morning. This whole week I woke up around in between 5:30 and 6:30, and it was easy for me because I already had some things in place and some things that I could do and that I could have in my morning routine and morning schedule. So I woke up, I made a smoothie, I already did a little bit of dishes, then I made myself ready, did some yoga, all that stuff. But if you don't have a routine, if you don't have anything placed that you're doing in the morning, you only have to you go to work and you make your bed, you rush yourself to work, and you don't have a morning routine. So if you create more time so that you don't have to stress, that you don't have to create that stress for the rest of the day because you had to rush to work and everything fails because you're almost not in time and all that stuff it's a lot of stress and burdens that you bring onto yourself when it's actually not needed. And you can change that routine, wake up earlier, and in the beginning it will be very, very boring. If you wake up earlier, it will be very boring because you have a lot of space before you need to go to work. You have a lot of space before you need to do something important or study or whatever it is that you do. You have a lot of space in that morning to actually, I just saw 3333. That's a spiritual number, a very spiritual number. But you have a lot of space and you don't have a morning routine yet that can give you the satisfaction, that can help you to get out of the boredom, that get out of the morning routine start. If you have that routine more and more and more, it helps you to be satisfied in the morning because you did your routine, you're happy, you're good vibes because you did what you had to do. It helped you get some energy, like brushing your teeth, washing your face and doing some things, some cream on it to help it with maybe rashes or whatever it is. And then you come down, you make something good for dinner, for morning to eat. And yeah, you for breakfast, that was it for breakfast. Then you make something for breakfast, you eat something. In the beginning as well, breakfast is just almost not possible because you're not used to it. Your body is not used to it. Your stomach is not used to it. But when you get used to it, when you take it away after, then your stomach just is like, why are you not giving me breakfast right now? Because I'm getting used to the breakfast in the morning. So it's just the habits that your body is getting used to, either if it's bad or if it's good. It's your choice. You choose what habits that your body and your mind is going to get used to it. And the more you work on the good habits, the good ones, take a lot of more time to get used to them. They take a lot of more time to change them. To your body, it takes a lot of more time for your body to adjust to them, and the satisfaction is not that instant. The satisfaction that you get from them to do them, the good habits, it doesn't come from doing it once. It doesn't come from doing it 2 times. It doesn't come from that. It needs consistency. It needs a habit. It has to be a very good habit that you keep doing, and then it will give you that more and more satisfaction. It will help you heal as well. It will help you heal from old habits. It will help you heal from bad habits, because you're getting so used to the good habits that you're liking it. You're actually more and more liking these things, that if you have to go back to the bad habits that are giving you all these negative feelings or negative emotions, or they keep giving you a feeling of being stuck and all that stuff, then it's harder for you to fall back in those negative and bad habits, because you've seen the difference, you notice the difference already. So the more you work on the good habits, you notice these difference, what it gives you from feelings, from emotions, from the liberty that it gives you, the baggage that easily falls down off your back, the satisfaction that it brings you, the happiness that it brings you. The more you do those things, it gives you all these feelings. So then if you fall back in your bad habits, you know the difference in a big way. So then it's for you. Okay, sometimes we fall back in our bad habits, and it's again a process to get out of it, because we fall back down. It's easy. It's not that easy to get out of it again. If you think about the story that I told you about falling down in the hole, but the more you're used of falling down in the hole and making your stairway, and if you're on the top every time again and you fall back down, then that gets a pattern, that gets a routine, and then you're already used of making your own stairway. You're already used of getting out of that hole. So it's becoming easier and easier and easier for you to do it, because our mind and our body is getting used of these routines and of these habits, and of getting ourselves back out of these bad habits, or of getting ourselves back out of that black hole, of getting ourselves back out of the negative thinking and negative vibes and all that stuff. So the more we're used of something, it gets easier and easier and easier, and it's not that difficult for us to not believe in ourselves anymore. We start believing in ourselves, like, oh, okay, I'm here again. Yeah, okay, I fall down. Okay, it's okay. You're less hard to yourself as well. You're not that hard to yourself that you fall down in that hole again. And then you're like, okay, I can do this. I can really do this. I can get out, because it's not my first time. It's not my first rodeo. So it's just like a hobby. It's just like learning how to ride a bike. It's just like that. Once you learn how to ride a bike, in the beginning you fall until you learn it. And once you learn it and you're away with the habit and you can bike just like it's a natural thing for you to do, and you don't fall again, only if you're drunk. Only if you're drunk and you're going with your bike, yeah, then it's sometimes still a possibility that you're falling down. But if you're sober and if you have to ride a bike, then it's much easier, because you already have the habit, you already know how to do it, your body knows. Your body has these just things that it picks up, and it's hard to unlearn. So even if you don't ride a bike for 2 years, then after, when you do it, maybe in the beginning it's a little bit shaky again, because you're still, oh my god, yeah, because you haven't done it in a long time. But afterwards, oh yeah, it's just like that, it goes whoop like a rocket again. So the more your body and your mind and in your life, the more you're getting used of things, getting used of how you create those good habits, or get to that top, or get out of these bad habits, the more you're getting used of that, the easier it becomes every time you fall down again. So don't be as harsh on yourself because you fall down or because you stay stagnant, but just try to find the solutions to get out of it and make it a habit. Make it a habit to get out of it, and make it a habit to try to stay in the good habits, because it gives us more satisfaction, it gives us more happiness. And if you fall back down in a bad habit, don't be angry at yourself. Don't put yourself down because you fell back for once again. Don't put yourself down for it. Because sometimes we can be, as persons, very hard on ourselves if something didn't work, or if we fall back in our negative, bad behaviors again. Then we're hard on ourselves again, and that's not a good thing to do. So I'm going to leave it with this, because I already have more than 1 hour that I was talking about all these things. It's for me, I just kept going, because I resonate so much about these things, and I just want to give you some advice and help you guys with the things I can tell you about it, because it's nice. It felt good to give these things, to give these stories, to help you that it's not bad and you will get through it. It's fine to be in a bad spot in life. It's okay. And it's okay to be there. But it's also possible for everyone out there, it's also possible to get out. It's every time possible to get out. With help or without, you choose. But it's always you that have to make the changes, because you're the only one who can make those changes. Someone can't change how you look at yourself in the mirror. Someone cannot change your mindset on those things. Someone cannot change how you keep doing those bad behaviors or bad habits. It's your own. It's you that have the handle. You have the handle. How you go about your life, how you go and have some self-love for yourself. It's only you who can choose to take these reins into your own hands and to change your life for the better. You're the only one. If you want to be happy, you're the only one who can make the changes, because you're the only one who deeply within yourself can figure out what your heart, what your mind, what your soul desires, what you desire to be happy, what you desire to have a good life. You're the only one who can do that. No one else can choose that for you, because they can't read your minds. Unless they're a mind reader. Unless they're a mind reader, that's something else. But you're the only one who can choose for yourself what is going to make you happy. Try different experiences, try different things, try different good habits that you can do, and see what fits you. And day by day, get out of it. But it won't be in one day that it works. You will take months and months. I have been working on myself, on this for more than 9 years. And I'm now, just now, for 1 year that I'm getting out of it. 1 year that now finally I'm getting out of that depression and all these negative things. So it is possible, but it takes a hell of a lot of time. I took 9 years to get out of it, even if it was more. I took a long time to get out of these things and to get out of these bad mindsets and negative self-thinking and all that stuff. And I still have some work to do, yeah. but I'm already on a good way, and I'm mentally not blocked anymore from the past. I don't bother about the past. The past is the past. Yeah, sometimes maybe it's a trigger, sometimes it comes up and it's difficult. Yeah, okay, but now it doesn't hold me back to live my life and to do the things that I want to do, to make the life that I wanted to create. So it is possible. And I still have a lot of work to do, but it is possible. And it is possible for everyone. No one can come to me and say that they can't do it, because that's some bullshit. That's crap. That's just crap. If you say to me that you can't do something, I will debunk that directly. I will be like, oh no, you can't do it, you just don't want to. Sorry, but that's some excuse for me. It's all excuses. If you're coming to me, I cannot do it, then it's just only excuses that I hear, because everything is possible. It just needs a lot of work and a lot of learning and a lot of training, and it needs to take a lot of time as well. But it is possible. Everyone can do whatever they want, if they want it. And if they start to believe in their mindset that they can do it, if you start to believe that you can do it, you will do it. Then it's more possible for you to do it, because you believe more in yourself. If you believe you cannot do it, then yeah, you will not. Yeah, it's not able for you to do it, because you believe that you can do it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it with that, because that was a long explanation. That was a whole lot of the video. So thank you for watching. I hope that you're watching until the end, because yeah, maybe this video can give you a lot of clarity as well. I just kept on talking, but I was inspired to just yeah, let it all flow and give some experiences that I've been through, and let the story flow as it was. And it became a life coaching video a little bit, but yeah, tarot is not only about the tarot or about what happened in the past, or you know, tarot is also about how can you move forward with changing your life and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope it helped a lot. Put down in the comments down below what you think of it, and how this helped you, or if you liked this video as well, and whatever you're thinking about it, or whatever your difficulties are, put it down below. You can talk about it with each other, and with me you can say these things. It's not a problem. We're trying to get out. We're trying to help each other. We're trying to be positive to each other and help each other out of these negative things. So yeah, so let me know down below what you think, and what your difficulties are, and how you are maybe working to a solution, how to get out of it. So if you share maybe your stories down below for others to read it, it can help others as well to move forward and to help them to grow as well. So we can all share our knowledge, and it will help. So I thank you for everything. I wish you the best, and have a good night, have a good evening, have a good morning, afternoon, whatever it is. Enjoy your day. And see you later, alligators. And thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for everything. And thank you for the support that you've given me. And if you haven't, and if you like this channel, subscribe and like, so that my channel gets to have a more flowing vibe with other people, and that it can reach more people maybe in need. Or if you see that someone can have something out of this video. If it can help someone of your friends or people around you, family, doesn't matter, share the video to them so maybe they have something from it as well. So thank you very much. Share as much as possible, and see you later, alligators. Goodbye.